On Thursday night football, we seen two NFC West teams go toe-to-toe. And the Los Angeles Rams had an epic collapse, allowing the Seattle Seahawks to now sit at one in the NFC playoff race, but it also opened the doors for a number of other teams to enter the race for the number one seed as well. Y'all know we're going to talk about the epic collapse, talk about the future of the playoffs for the NFC. And man, before we do so, you got to hear the music first.
Welcome to your number one spot for all NFL news and content, NFL Central.
What's going on, NFL fans? Welcome back into another episode of NFL Central, your number one spot for everything NFL. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by Steve-O. So if y'all tuned in, ready to talk that football talk, man, hit that like button and subscribe. Steve-O, what a game last night, bro.
Shit was wild.
It was. The Los Angeles Rams lost 38-37 in overtime on a 2-point conversion to their division rival, the Seattle Seahawks. And what started out as a game to where we was going to be like, Sam Darnold, no, not again. Them boys came out and pulled out the win. What are they talking about? Steve-O, first thing first. What was your thoughts on this game, bro?
I was saying it earlier. I was in the Xbox party with my niggas. I'm like, this game gonna go to overtime. It just seemed like a overtime ass game. You're going to get some teams that can put the points on the board, but inevitably some good defenses as well. So it came down to it. I'm like, which defense we're gonna break? Which team gonna break? It's gonna be one the key detail that makes the end of this game true. And it came down to one thing, to my opinion, special teams. Crazy that you would think special teams would have a big factor in this game, but at the end of the day, it was defensive special teams. Let me say that. Down the we all seen how it started. Like Rams got ahead. I think they ended the half. It was a 6-point game, 14-6. So you seen Seattle get off starting out nice, but then you seen Sam getting his rhythm, and that motherfucker was just making throws out of everywhere. Puka ass was out there balling. I think he had like 74 yards at half, only 4 receptions. So he was definitely they was definitely dialed in. But I don't know what happened to Sam in that second half. But he was, even though he made some stupid ass passes and some ill-advised passes, he was out there dotting that ball out there. I can't even lie. Make some good plays. Also, shout out to Pasta. I call him the running back because his name sound like Pasta. Hey, that motherfucker, it might not show on the goddamn on the score sheet, but because at the end of the day, if you really believe it, it was really Ken Walker who was toting that bitch. It had 11 totes for 100 yards. Carbonara just had some timely runs, timely touches. Hey, that second point conversion, just touching the ball. Just using your IQ. But it's just like that. We knew a game like this, it's a playoff type of game. It was a playoff type of atmosphere. And you got a playoff type of result.
Them gut punches right there, bro. The Rams got to be hurting right now, bro. Yep. You was up, 30-18? And you allowed them to come back? And what is most crazy about it is that when the Seattle Seahawks pulled off the victory, one of their players at the post-game interview said that they was laughing at us and the game wasn't even over. No, Sean McVay, your team got cocky. That's one of the worst things to do in an NFL game. Hell, any game. You get cocky and that clock ain't hit double zeros. Once that team hit you with that gut punch, like Shaheed did with that punt return,
man,
that smile started to get turned into a little stale face. And then you can't score. Then they come out and score again. Oh, shit. Now you got to lock back in. But in football, basketball, baseball, when the momentum swings, it's hard to stop the swing. So the Los Angeles Rams, y'all let this one slip right through your fingers because y'all could have been still sitting pretty at the top. And that's just unfortunate.
Man, it was crazy because they was in the position just to pin their ears back and go get the motherfucker,
bro.
And they weren't doing it. In response, it was Seattle who was pinning their eye back and going to get the motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because like coming into this game, I kind of had Rams defense kind of somewhat leading a little bit over the Seahawks. That shit has changed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like just what you said. They got cocky. And if you pay attention to a lot of those teams, that players over there, it's like when you lead, your youngest guy over there is probably the leader in Jerry Burks.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him getting cocky. I'm not even gonna lie. So it's upsetting, but it's almost the best time for you to happen because, like you said, they got cocky, which means y'all been feeling this way for a nice amount of weeks. And to be honest, you should have wiped that smile off y'all fucking face when you lost to the Panthers, 2-3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So like the writing was on the wall that y'all could be had then. You really knowing that y'all could be really had. Quite frankly, you switch spots with the Seahawks, in my opinion. Coming into the game, most people saying, "Oh, we ain't scared of Seahawks. We know they're liable to mess up. This, that, and the third." Nah, that's y'all ass now. Y'all done showed continuous weeks for months. I can't even say for a month straight. I don't think the Rams been playing their best football. They played their best football from week 2 on to about week 10. After that, they've been tripping. Whether that's been Matthew Stafford, whether that's been Sean McVay, whether that's been the whole team collective.
That's a great point, bro. Because you look at it, bro. How do Puka Nacua had 12 receptions, 225 yards. Matthew Stafford was 29 of 49 for 457 yards. Steve, it was so crazy. And I know they was feeling themselves because in the first half, they did a flea flicker screen. A flea flicker. I was like, damn, Sean, that's how you feeling right now? That's how you feeling?
I don't even think that. I haven't seen that work.
Bro, it was a flea flicker screen. And it was at the perfect time. It was just so perfectly dialed up. And that team just started feeling themselves. Hey, Jerry Verse, you might have to call big fella who just retired, Aaron Donald, how to lock in mentally. Because, we know you can be a force. But Aaron Donald understood when the game wasn't over, if we still got time on this clock, game ain't over. And these guys got to lock in, bro, because coming into this, you are 100% right, Steve-O. I thought I was looking at the Seattle Seahawks like, man, the running game ain't really going for them. Mm-hmm. Sam Darnold has made some mistakes. And then you see the start of the game and you see Sam Darnold start to make those mistakes. And you're like, okay, cool. But then the narrative switch and you like, the Rams, y'all are completely falling apart right now. And you're trying to gasp for air and it's not working, bro. It's not working.
And there's usually a team of that caliber usually has some type of response, whether that's at least one, bro. Them motherfuckers could not stop them after that. They Seattle defense got turned up. They couldn't move the ball. When I say they couldn't move, it was stagnant. It wasn't, as they said on Twitter, it wasn't no more Pookie time. Pookie was shut down. It was over. But like, bro, like that's what it is. Like, it's crazy to say that because, like you said, coming from a Sean McVay team who's been there, done that, for somebody for that new coach over there, what this year 1, year 2?
You talking about for the Seahawks?
Yeah,
McDonald, I think it's 2 or 3.
It's 2. Yeah, you 2 or 3, and I'm not playing with y'all niggas. The game ain't over. Lock in. And I didn't even think, and it's almost like what happened to them the week before, almost losing to the goddamn geriatric. They like, look here, we ain't as good as we think we are. We gotta play hard every single down.
About Phillip Rivers,
yeah.
How the Seahawks team was like, yeah,
niggas almost lost to a geriatric.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Before we move on to the next, to the bigger picture of everything, Steve-O, Nick Omoruyi, safety. I knew he was gonna be good coming out of college, bro. He a dog, and bro get dirty. I like defensive backs that can go tackle, that ain't afraid to stick their nose in somebody's business. That shit, he just be everywhere. 11 tackles.
His name too long to not be wrong. I was sitting here like I don't know how the fuck to pronounce that nigga, but he cold. And I know whoever the broadcast announcer was yesterday was tired of calling his name because he was everywhere.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
he kind of gave me the. I'm pretty sure he played some linebacker in his years because he just sideline to sideline. He ain't scared to get down and play in the run game and stop a run. He could drop in coverage, bro. That defense in Seattle starting to look more complete and complete each time we see him. They
Yeah.
got a D line, they linebacker is of course solid, and they secondary is probably the most elite thing on their defense.
And I love it too. I love it for them. It's gonna be tough, bro. That's why I like now getting into the bigger picture, bro. The Rams, they lost yesterday. They are no longer the 1 seed. The Seattle Seahawks now takes over that, and that opens the door for the San Francisco 49ers now to even have a chance at the 1 seed. That's not mentioning teams from other divisions in the NFC. The Chicago Bears have a chance to go get the 1 seed. The Green Bay Packers have a chance to go get the 1 seed. Like, it's just crazy how this one loss opened up so many avenues for other teams to go out there and snatch the number 1 seed in the NFC. Steve-O, I ain't telling you to pick right now because we gotta wait till we gotta take this thing week by week, bro. Because you never know. You never know. But how exciting is this moment for football fans, bro?
It's very exciting because, like you said, anything can happen. It's when you start playing that game of if this person win and that person lose and that person tie and this person win. That's what we like to do as fans because that's when you can. It makes you not like because especially in I say from week 1 to about week 10, everybody for the most part, even if you are the biggest football fan, you stick your main focus on your favorite team. Like, yeah, you catch the games after your team is done. This the time when everybody finna be watching their team with a multi screen on the left because everybody trying to see what the fuck going on, and it just makes it exciting all the way around because it's FOMO. It's fear of missing out. You don't want to miss stuff like shit. That man, like last Sunday, Dub was mad as hell. He had to put his phone down because he's watching the Green Bay game.
Right.
While calling the Bulls game. That's the type of season we in. That's the best season to be in for football.
Yeah, bro. I think right now it is the best time for football because you literally it literally could shake up anyway. Like you got the Bears. They could be the 7th seed if they lose tomorrow. The Green Bay Packers, if they lose tomorrow, they could be the 7th seed. And they could either be the 2nd seed. Or you can drop if you lose a couple games here and there on both ends, you can drop down to the 4th or the 5th seed. Like it's just so crazy. Now, the more what type of for each team, what do you think is the number one thing that teams need to clean up? Like, for instance, like for the teams that's in the race, you got the Rams. Y'all defense need to lock in. For the Seattle Seahawks, you got to start faster. For the Chicago Bears, your offense has to start faster. For the Green Bay Packers, you looking at that team and saying, how is the defense going to look without Micah Parsons? For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers, we like, are y'all gonna really do something good? Because they got good wins on their record, but it's like it's so inconsistent.
Who the fuck are y'all gonna be to that day? That's
Right.
what it is.
Like, what the hell? So how you looking at the NFC playoff picture with these teams
It's the
specifically?
same thing. Like what you just iterated. Like Bears, we need to play a full game. Learn how to play a full game. Offensively, need to learn what the identity is earlier on, so you don't have to learn in the second half. Seahawks, y'all need to learn how to start off in a rhythm and don't put yourself in ways of putting the ball in harm's way because that's probably the next thing. Just turnovers. You calm down on interceptions and keep running the ball like you did in this last game. Y'all gonna be a tough team to beat. Rams, it's a multitude of locking in mentally. It's also how you going to adjust on this O line because they lost a key O lineman last night, and the game did change after that. So we can see how they adjust from that. Matthew Stafford, you know how it is. tighter windows, and I don't know you paying attention or not, but he was getting smoked.
He
on some of
was.
them hits, and that motherfucker was grimacing every time he threw the ball after that. So he gonna be playing with some type of pain for the rest of the season as well, and he gonna get hit some more and even harder. So he got to prepare for that. And for the 49ers, somebody else gotta goddamn contribute more than just CMC, because y'all gonna burn him the fuck out.
And
I think that's my main concern when it comes to them.
Yeah. Now, staying with the 49ers, would this be Kyle Shanahan's best coaching job this season? If they get, if they can get the 1 seed, I got to keep it real. I was one of them dudes and was like, I don't see it with the San Francisco 49ers this
I thought
season.
it was over with. I thought they was going to trade them.
And they proved me wrong. San Francisco 49ers proved me wrong. I didn't think that they was going to be this good or win this many games. Could be schedule, but hey, we can't complain about the schedule. They didn't create the schedule, the NFL did. And they play who's on the schedule and been winning. So we'll see, bro. It's just interesting, bro. It's interesting.
It's
going up.
Interesting. And anything can happen.
Anything could happen, because now for the last three weeks, because this week is not over, you got a bunch of divisional games. You got a bunch of games to where you fighting for a spot and the other team you're facing is fighting for a spot. That's one thing you give credit to for the NFL. They know how to put together a schedule. For real.
Never had no problems with that.
For real. Because I think this week we got Bears, Packers. We have Eagles, Bills. They fighting for positioning. And then you got Carolina, Tampa Bay. You got the Colts versus the Niners. Colts fighting for their life. Niners looking at it like, oh shit, we got a chance to go get number 1, bro. It's the NFL always do a good job.
Baltimore and Baltimore and the Pats, the Patriots.
Oh my God, it's about to be up, bro. Hey, I want to talk about that Patriots game with Baltimore. You think Baltimore can steal that? Do you feel like the Patriots got a little exposed last week in that second half?
I mean, it's hard to beat Mike Vrabel twice.
Yeah,
that's my only thing. And it's just if this was any other past Ravens team, I would say yeah. This Ravens team, I don't know.
They're a little shaky. You right? Yeah. They're a little shaky. I don't know. But hey, man, we can't wait to see how it all shakes out. And we all know we're gonna be right here turned up and giving y'all that 5, man. Steve-O, you got anything left?
No, I don't think. I'm trying to look. No, I don't think so.
That's about it. Hey, oh yeah, I got one last thing. Puka. Don't let these streamers get fuck your money up. Don't let these streamers fuck your head and your money up.
You and your dumbass brother. I don't know fuck over you. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You need a better surrounding people, because ever since you came in league, first it was the bitch that nobody like. That's your brother, nigga. Pick better people to be around you, please, before you get your ass really in trouble.
For real. Puka Nakua, you got to get your stuff in order. Don't let these streamers mess up your bag, bro. Because some of this did to pick them 2 dweebs. Bad way to go anyway.
All athletes and niggas, stay away from Neon and him, please. It's not worth your time.
It's not good, bro. That's like y'all going to link up with Nick Fuentes.
It's like linking up with Trump at this point.
But hey, that is it from us today, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of NFL Central. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, man. We don't care who you root for. This is a place where you can talk that football talk, man. So tune in, lock in, and subscribe. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all. Always love football. We getting into the greatest part of it. We even got college football playoffs starting. It's busting. It's about to be a great weekend for football fans. But hey, we appreciate y'all, and we're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.